season. North DeKalb is checking in. You said new hair, new year. New ponytail, new year, honey. New ponytail, new year. You was here for the shits. Hell, I don't even know where to start. I'm still filled with anxiety from hanging over the ledge of that building, honey. I'm still, that's the only thing I have about it. That was about the most exciting and thrilling part of this episode, was them hanging off the edge of that building in Toronto, which is basically the title of the video is what is the title of the video? I can't remember. Living off the edge, or off the edge, or something like that. I don't even know. But it's episode 10 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the ladies are in Toronto. Nene Leakes has arrived. Y'all saw Nene Leakes got there last week, and they kept on talking as if she wasn't even there. Cynthia wanted to get, everything off her chest about how Kenya almost spoiled her proposal. It didn't matter because she forgave her anyway. It was what it was. Let me see what my notes say, honey, because this is going to be a really quick one right here. This is going to be a really quick one. Nene apologized to Eva. Seems like, it seems like Nene has decided, she'd rather get along to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point in being mad, and what's the point in fighting all these people if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I might as well. I got to be here to work, so I might as well get along with the ladies. So she apologized to Eva, even though I don't think she should apologize. What is there to apologize for? What was Eva even mad about? Because Nene came out there with a mic on and they was at work? Okay, whatever. They hugged it out, and even Nene said it was not that deep. So I guess she felt like it wasn't even that serious to her. So I may as well, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intent. I'm at work, you at work, but they couldn't cross that fourth wall. So they left that part out. You said not a quick one. Exactly, Erica. Tanya decides that, she has a team building activity that she wanted to take the ladies on. So they go and, decide to go up to the top of the highest building in Toronto and, all hang off the ledge. Kandi is all gung-ho about it. Kandi is like, she is a daredevil. She loves thrill seeking. She loves all of that. She don't care because she know that the rope is strong enough to hold her. Nene, on the other hand, said, I'm black. Black people don't hang off the edge of buildings. I'm with Nene on that one. I don't know about this, but even Porsha looked like she was about to shit in her pants, honey. Porsha was holding, her hands was trembling. She didn't know what to do. And then you can hear her with her little mouse voice, I'm heavy. And it's like, girl, you was not going nowhere. But, again, that was the most exciting part of the episode for me, because I'm a thrill seeker myself. I don't think I'm afraid of heights, but I don't know if I would be able to do that. It kind of did something to me. I had to hold my breath a little bit. But again, they all did it. They all got through it. They all celebrated at the end. Even Kandi was like, y'all think y'all doing something. That's kind of corny. Like, whatever. But yay, we did it. Yay. Meanwhile, Nene and Eva, they was eating lunch at the top of the building. Eva and Nene was higher than the group. But, it seemed like it was all in good fun. Let me see what else I had in my notes. It seemed like Kenya kind of hated on Nene's apology to Eva. On the side, Kenya was like, do you think it was sincere? Do you think her apology was sincere? And Eva was like, I couldn't see her eyes, but, it seemed like it was. I'm okay with it. She's okay with it. We're okay with it. So that's interesting to me, because it seems like Kenya don't want nobody to get along. Kenya want everybody to be miserable. And as long as everybody's miserable or everybody's against Nene, Kenya is okay. In her confessional, Kenya was like, I know she, it seems like she cares about Eva or whatever, but she gives zero fucks about me. And I was like, well, you know, you can say that about a lot of people. Mark gives zero fucks about you. Marlo probably gives zero fucks about you. Who else? It's a whole bunch of people give zero fucks about Kenya. But again, I digress. There was also a cute, you know, when Cynthia and Nene got together and Nene was eating the potato chips, and, you know, everybody seemed to be happy. Like, I feel like they all acted like they don't like each other for the cameras. Because at this point, they all on the girls' trip. Everybody there. Everybody's like, y'all forced to be around each other. It was just interesting because, you know, I don't know. But anyway, let me continue. I was about to skip something, but let me go ahead and say Nene was talking to Eva about Porsha and said that, you know, Porsha used to be a little sister and all that, but she felt some kind of way about Porsha putting their private text messages on social media. Like, they can fight all day long, but when you cross the line and put our personal exchanges out to the masses, then I guess she looking at her sideways like, why would you do that? Then Eva was like, well, you shouldn't have called her fat. And then Nene was like, well, she was fat before she got pregnant, and, you know, shading her as well. But again, what's the word? I digress. Let me see. The ladies tried on their outfits for Carnival. You know, Candy's, you know, in her feelings, she was like, I don't know if I'm be able to fit this. Yvonne talking about her wolf coochie, like she needs some nail because she ain't shaved in years, I guess. I don't know. And during that time, Nene decided that she would, you know, apologize to Cynthia. You know, it's like, you know, Cynthia got the card. Look, I'm up here reading my notes because I'm like so unimpressed with this episode, but we gonna push through. Cynthia got her card, and Marlo was, you know, kind of egging her on, like, wait a minute. I went too far. Hold on. You said you're with Nene, you're with Kenya. Nene come back crawling because she know they need them. I guess. Von Zipper said, bring Sheree back. I guess. I don't know. Oh, Porsha got her flowers from Dennis. You know, if you read the blogs, you know that Dennis made a little surprise trip up to, you know, Toronto where the ladies were. Surprise Porsha. Did a little, surprise, I guess, re-engagement. Basically gave her ring back. And like I had said before, they had never stopped talking. Porsha kind of halfway admitted that when she was on FaceTime with Lauren, because she was all giddy about the flowers, like, look at these flowers. And even Lauren was like, well, dang, you know, Dennis know how to find a florist in every damn country, don't he? Because Dennis seemed to like send flowers to wherever Porsha goes when they're on their girls trip. And Porsha was, you know, telling Lauren, you know, I talked to him and I said blah, blah, blah. And Lauren was like, didn't I tell you not to talk to him no more? Didn't I tell you to stop talking to him? And Porsha was like, bad connection. I think I gotta go now. So, I mean, like I've been telling y'all, this whole Porsha and Dennis situation, we already know they've been kicking it. We already know Dennis was in the basement while Porsha was saying he moved out. We already know because producers caught them when Dennis was sneaking out. We already know they didn't break up. Porsha had on the ring in her confessional damn episode 2, and now y'all claim, you know, she's claiming that Dennis had took the ring and now she don't have it no more. Child, whatever. We already know that Porsha and Dennis were together. Thank you very much, Just AB. Like this video as y'all come in. Like it. Come on, because I'm gonna let y'all talk in a minute because I'm almost finished. Let me see. Oh, and on the card, Dennis wrote, doggone it, I'm sorry. And Porsha was like, it's too soon. And Lauren was like, what do you think he meant by gone it? I'm sorry. And Porsha was like, because he in the doghouse. And I'm like, no, I felt like he did that because, you know, those animal porn allegations, doggone. Now the porn allegations are gone because they done got together and got with Eva, everybody, and sincerely wore and told y'all that it's a lie. That is where I got from it. I don't know what you got from it. Anyway, meanwhile, Paul pops up to Tanya's room and Dennis pops up with him. Surprise. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. You said, stop it. I know, right? I know, right, DM? I know. It was just all a mess. We already know people be making up stories on the YouTubes, and it is what it is. It's good to see that Dennis and Porsha are keeping it all tongue in cheek, and Dennis is taking it lightly, like dog dash gone it. So Dennis was telling Tanya that he brought the ring with him, you know, and he's trying to figure out a way to surprise Porsha. So they're gonna figure out a way to do it. You said Tanya and Paul are short-lived. They knocked Ty and Kandi off. Y'all so funny. Okay, let me continue. Later on, as they were headed to, where were they going? Oh, when they went to go to be daredevils on the edge. When they was on the bus, everybody was, you know, in good spirits, and it seemed like everybody was mocking everybody. Kenya started actually by trying to mock Tanya, and I didn't understand that because it seemed kind of mean spirited. Because she was like, Tanya talks so fast, and she's so nice, and she's so this, and she's so that, and I'm like, Kenya, why you doing that to Tanya? Tanya is the sweetest person in the group. She's all love and light and sisterhood and stuff, and I guess Kenya don't like that Tanya is getting more attention than she is. So Kenya kicks off the whole mocking, you know, little session by doing that. And if you watch that little segment again, Nene was not impressed. She was not paying attention. She did not care. She wasn't giving Kenya nothing. She was just looking at her phone like, girl, bye. Then Porsha mocked Cynthia by, you know, saying, oh, I'm on the phone with Mike Hill. Look at me. I'm on the phone with Mike Hill, which was cute. Kandi mocked Nene because it seemed like Kandi was the one that's getting along with Nene better than everybody at this point, besides Marlo and Yvonne. But Kandi was like, you know, look at my long legs, get out my way. And Nene laughed at that and seemed to get in the groove. Eva ended up mocking Yvonne, you know, for that bitch comment. I'm that bitch. Yvonne mocked Porsha and started, you know, tooting her butt up on her shoulder. And walk with her back arch like Porsha be walking. And then said, can I have some deviled eggs? You got some chicken, you got some deviled eggs. And Porsha was like, but damn, do I be asking for deviled eggs all the time? And you was like, no, but you do be looking for food a lot. So, which is funny because remember, Nene had just called her fat. But again, you know, I digress. Let me see, who else? Later on in the episode, Kenya, you know, decides to bring up, people are clearly getting along a little too well, because when Cynthia and Nene had that conversation about the car, it seemed like Cynthia was really, you know, open to, you know, being friends with Nene. In fact, she gonna say, well, you blocked me, you blocked my number or whatever. And Nene was like, well, you blocked me first. And so oddly enough, Cynthia gets on her confessional and goes, look at Nene, tit for tat, you know, just like Nene. And I'm like, well, damn, if you blocked her first, then it seemed like you was the one that was tripping. Like, I don't know. But again, I digress. Meanwhile, because they were over, you know, talking, you know, getting their selves together, Kenya and Porsha and Kandi, you know, are, you know, scheming to figure out who exactly is the snake. So Kenya brings up, who do you think the snake is? I need to know who the snake is. And, you know, I'm halfway thinking Kenya the snake here. It's either Kenya or Mark or somebody associated with Kenya. I don't know. But Kenya wants to find out who the snake is. So she recruits Porsha to play good cop, bad cop, and to confront Yvonne and force Yvonne to say who exactly is the snake. Yvonne is not budging. Yvonne is like, I don't know no snake. I ain't seen no snake, but, you know, I do know who it is. And, you know, it's interesting because now I'm kind of like, well, who is the snake? Do we even care who the snake is? And why are they, you know, stretching this whole snake gate thing out as long as they are? Either tell us who the snake is or not. I don't know. Again, they teased the fight 2 episodes ago, the fight between Nene and Cynthia. I guess we gonna get to see it next week. They might be teasing us again. We might not get to see it till the week after next. I don't know. But, apparently, you know, Nene is finally gonna, you know, say some more to Cynthia, be more apologetic as she has been, and Kenya is not gonna like that and is gonna put her foot down and step in like she's been doing. The end. Let me stop. let me finish. Let me see. It was something else about this snake gate that I wanted to touch on. What was it? I wrote down. Yvonne says she knows who did it, and it is someone in the circle, but it isn't. She wouldn't say if it's someone who was actually there. Oh, y'all want me to talk about the notes? The note to be Scott, right? It was Kenya. We talked about that last week. I thought that's why I didn't want to talk to you on again. But we know who talks to whom. Somebody tagged me into something like that on Instagram, talking about. Let me read you what these people had said to me on Instagram, and I'm like, why y'all put me in it? I don't have nothing to do with it. I didn't leak the note. Did I leak the note? Somebody said, Nene is good friends with blogger ATLien though, so why is Nene lying and why is Kandi allowing it? And they at me. So I was like, because Kandi knows who talks to whom, and she also knows me and knows how I operate. So of course Kandi is not going to press the issue because she already know that it wasn't Nene who sent it to B. Scott. But I digress. And yeah, so we was going back and forth in that thread. It was just interesting. So somebody said the note was, of course, Kenya past behavior is indicative of present or future behavior. Ooh, hashtag toxic trick. And then, a lot of people are like, well, what would Kenya have to gain by leaking, Nene's letter? It would seem like Nene would have everything to gain because it would make her look favorable to the public since no one knew about it and it hadn't aired yet and all of that jazz. But y'all need to know, Kenya plays chess and not checkers. Kenya has been, even with this whole situation with Nene and these friendships, Kenya is in everybody's ear trying to get them to hate Nene because she wants the number one spot. She wants everybody. She wants to isolate Nene. She wants to get Nene fired because she feels like Nene got her fired last season. Trust and believe, it's more to it than y'all think. But, I'm just a blogger. I just watch and I just, talk about it with y'all. I'm just saying, if y'all don't see it, where is Team Twirl? Y'all, Team Twirl knows that Kenya is smart as hell. Kenya is manipulative, and Kenya is, out to get what she wants. She's gonna do what she got to do to get to what she gotta get. She spent a whole season off scheming, plotting, and planning, and now she's back. That is it. That's all I got. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and visit StraightFromTheA.com. I didn't even use no visuals. That's all I needed. It was pretty much a cut and dry episode. I'll probably write a little bit more when I do my recap on the site. But other than that, that's all I got. That's all I got. You said at least Michelle gave her a compliment. She's smart as hell. She is smart. I believe in Kenya. Like Kenya winning that beauty pageant. Like, what was that? Oh, I'm up here calling. Anyway, winning a beauty pageant, and they have to be poised. They have to know how to, answer certain questions. And Kenya
This conference call is hosted by Conference
Kenya has
Now.
been trained by the best.
You are currently the only person in this conference.